This weird quarantine life we're living now feels normal. And now thinking of the life I had before feels weird. Driving in a car feels weird. Going into a store, I couldn't even imagine. Good morning, everyone. We have already had breakfast. I took care of an Amazon return because they completely sent the wrong t-shirt for my husband. But they've added an option. UPS will pick it up tomorrow, so I don't have to go to any sort of retail drop-off, which is amazing because we're trying to keep our outside world activities to a minimum, and my husband is already having to go out to a hardware store today. So we are waiting for his class to start. I am on top of it today. I knew what I needed to do. I had to get that link over to him, so I have to turn off the security to allow his web browser briefly and send the link over, and then it goes into his Zoom app. So hey, be careful, is playing. I'm just going to be here supervising and helping however he needs me, probably as a motivator, a cheerleader, because it's hard being alone in a room doing your class when you're used to being in the gym with all your friends and your teachers. So I believe this is going to be one of the last times he doesn't have a teacher he's used to, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know how often his regular teachers are going to be teaching, but they should be letting us in about 3 minutes. I'm going to do that and head back downstairs for a little while until a lunch and then nap.
Hard to see, is it? You're gonna paint yours?
Alright, now this time I want you to kick your beanbag like it's a soccer ball. Can you show me the inside
Hello everyone, we just ate our lunch. Some PBJ. Ooh, I got a hiccup. Some PBJs.
I want you.
Oh, hiccups. I got hiccups. Okay, hi guys. I just started and then I had to stop because as soon as I started talking, I had the hiccups. Anyway, I was telling you that we just had our lunch, some PBJs.
Yeah.
Getting low on the fresh fruits and veggies. So more berries. He has some green beans, but I can only eat them if they're cooked. And Jax won't eat them at all. That looks good. You fixed it. He's looking good. Anyway, so we did our class. I would say we had more success. He did probably like half of it. There were times when he was just laying there telling me that he was tired or asking how long it was and if it was almost done. I feel like they're only about a half an hour, so shorter, but we're gonna stick with it because he definitely did better, and I think as he gets used to having to look at a screen, he will get better at it. It doesn't sound like the classes will get any smaller, but we will have some familiar teachers. It sounds like we might just have one link, and if it's a class time that you're going to join, you just go in there and join back in. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure things could change and improve, and it's a learning process for them as well as for us, but we really want to support them, and it's some good exercise for Sebastian. Speaking of exercise, none for me. We can't go for a walk because it is raining and it's cold. It looks pretty bright in here just because the way the light filters through the white curtains, but yeah, it's raining lightly, and we have a freeze warning, I think, for tomorrow. I really want to walk. My body is just messed up from getting like 1,000 steps a day walking around my house. I need to figure something out. Do some laps up and down the stairs. Even I'm just like retaining water from every little drop of sodium that I have, and I eat fairly low sodium. But a lot of our meals are just like salt bombs when we get it from a restaurant, or like that packaged Mexican food. I feel like I'm still recovering from that. So even if I don't have much salt for the whole day, all of a sudden it's like 3 days worth of salt in one meal. And no amount of water I drink is helping, so I really need exercise, but this rain and cold needs to stop. Like, it's ridiculous.
Go.
It's fun. Alright guys, well, we need to finish our playtime and get everything settled in for nap. My husband is off of work. I don't think I said anything. That was a nice surprise to see him sleeping in. It makes a lot of sense because why take Thursday and then work and then have the weekend? So yeah, 4-day weekend for him, so that is great for all the projects he's doing. We do have a digital doorknob. Oh, look at this. Sebastian left his birthday card for his daddy out on the porch and sent me out for it. So that is working. And now his big project is installing a new sound system for the TV because he loves Sonos, and that was his big birthday gift for himself. So that's going to be a big project, and it's kind of one of those ones where you're nervous to commit because you're cutting holes in the wall. He's down there doing that right now. This guy is like attacking me. I don't know what's going on. He needs to obey the traffic laws. 6 feet back, mister.
No.
Social distancing. I'm going to step on it and break it. I can't see. Still getting attacked. Anyway, after his gym class, but before lunch, his normal teacher so sweetly offered to call him, so he got the video conference with him, and that just meant the world to us. He was pretty like aloof while talking to his teacher. I think he's still struggling. I need you to stop. It's starting to hurt.
You got money or you got me.
I think he's struggling with the screen and connecting to people through it. But it's just something that's going to come with time. He's just a face-to-face kind of guy. If you hit me again, it's going in timeout. Think of a different way to play that doesn't involve hitting me. No, think of a different way to play. Alright guys, I've been talking too long. Gonna go start this nap thing. Hello guys, we are getting ready for bed. I'm recording this for a second time because I just feel like I gave you too much information about how I'm not feeling great and how my digestive system does not work and how I'm drinking too much water because I'm just trying to fix it. So that's all I'll say this time because you really didn't need to know all that. Anyway, what's been weighing on my mind today is the fact that this weird quarantine life we're living now feels normal. And now thinking of the life I had before feels weird. Driving in a car feels weird. Going into a store, I couldn't even imagine. I haven't done that since March. It's May. I also feel like this will be the last year of my life. And I'm not young anymore. My child, my youngest, I feel like I'm losing so much precious time of taking him out into the world and traveling and taking him fun places. This toddler, he's not going to be a toddler anymore. He's going to be a preschooler in a month. And we're making good memories here at home. But there's a lot to be said of going out into the world and experiencing places and people. And now that this feels normal, I don't know when I'm going to feel comfortable going back to the way it was with whatever changes we end up having. Okay. He's playing for a little bit. He just had a shower. He had a nice quick one for once instead of me trying to get him out after 20 minutes and he insists he needs 10 more minutes. He took about a 10-minute shower and even washed off his hair. So he's clean and able to play for a few minutes so I can talk to you guys. Tell me what you think. How are you feeling with the way life is? I no longer refresh the numbers every day, the corona count. I know it's probably almost to 4 million in the world. I don't know. It was over 1 million here in the United States. Over 20,000 in Virginia, over 1,000 in my county, and yet everybody's opening back up. We're talking about it within the next couple of weeks, and I feel like you need to see the numbers going down before you start planning to open, right? I mean, I'm not an epidemiologist, so what are your thoughts? How do you feel about going back out in the world? First of all, what is being allowed in your area? And second, are you going to feel right? I mean, because staying home now feels right to me. Going out feels wrong. Is it different for you? Do you still feel trapped and like you need to be out, going shopping, being around people? Because there's this part of me that wants to do those things, but it feels wrong. I want to go to the mall with my kids, but the thought of that makes me feel panicked. I mean, I don't even know what's open, but that's scary. It's really scary. I had that shirt to return, and the thought of having to drop it off at the UPS store or in Whole Foods, there's an Amazon locker, all of that, I'm like, no, please don't make me do it. I would probably have to have my husband do it because he doesn't feel the way I do. But thankfully for me, they have a new option where they'll pick it up tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Oh man, guys, I'm gonna have lasting mental struggles from this situation. I will tell you that. I was already in a little bit of a bad place germ-wise before I'd ever even heard of coronavirus. I got my first flu shot over the holidays. I was just researching nonstop about flu vaccines and the flu and my chances of getting it and how much the vaccine will reduce it. And I don't know why I was in such a frenzy. It's like my brain was preparing for what it didn't know was coming. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on that. I'm gonna wrap this up and say goodnight to you guys. I hope that you are happy and healthy and safe at home still. And I thank you for watching this. Good night, guys. Wash your hands.